The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to create Object B from Plate A-2 using SketchUp as a modeler. First thing I have to do is take a look at my Plate A-2, the PDF file, and I need to take a look at its dimensions, the object's dimensions. I see it's 4 inches long, 1.5 inches deep, and 2 1/4 inches tall. So with that information, I'm going to go here to SketchUp, and I'm going to start a new rectangle here. And it is 4 inches long by 1.5 inches. So I zoom up here, you can see it's pretty small. I'm going to go ahead and take the push-pull tool, and I'm going to go up 2 1/4 inches. Now I've got a basic cube shape here, and now I need to go ahead and take a look at the drawing again and make sure I understand what the features are. I can see there's one feature here, it's a wedge shape, and I see another feature here which is a vertical channel cut across the face of the object, the front face. So I'll go back to my modeler again. I'll switch back. I need to know where that diagonal line is coming down, and it goes from the corner of the object down to a 1/2 inch above the base on the left hand side. So I'm going to go back to the modeler, take my tape measure tool, and I'm just going to drag that up a 1/2 inch. With that position there indicated by the line, I'm going to take my line tool and I'm going to draw a line up to the corner using that as a reference point. I next take my push-pull tool and subtract the wedge shape away. Alright, well that's feature 1 all set. Now I'm going to take a look at creating the channel. Now going back to the drawing file here, I can see that the channel, the left edge of it, begins 1 3/8 from the left edge of the object. So I'll go back to SketchUp. I'm going to go ahead and drag a guideline here, 1.375. 375 is the decimal equivalent of 3/8. So I click that, go back to my drawing again. I see that the width of the channel, how wide it is 1 inch. So I'm going to drag another guideline here 1 inch over. With that information, I take my line tool and I'm just going to go ahead and drag a line down from each position. So with that in place, I've divided the face, so now I can click on any one of these 3 faces now. The face I'm going to click on though is going to be this one. So I'm going to check the depth of the shape here. I see that right here is the dimension, 3/8 of an inch. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag that, push that backwards, 0.375. Whoops, 0.375. There we go. And so that's the correct distance. So now I'm just cleaning up this drawing a little bit. I'm going to turn on back edges, and I'm going to turn on hidden geometry, and now I'm going to do a file save. So I'm going to call it Object A2, and it's going back into Plate A-2, Object B. So save it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and export out a JPEG here. So export 2D graphic. And I've already exported it out, so I'm just going to rename it that same thing, and I'm just going to export it. So now I have completed both my saves. I've saved one for the SketchUp model, and I've saved another as a JPEG. So that concludes this video lesson. Good luck with your modeling.